Hi again, guys. So, last off, we entered through here. And we're going to see what we can do for curing the people that are upstairs.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Don't screw with me, they can't be Rachni.
Okay, so I have an issue with that. There's a guy upstairs that says he came from the hot labs as well, and this guy is saying he's the only survivor from the hot labs.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Answer the question.
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
And they were sensitive to
leaving now.
biotics. The team that she brought is the perfect team to fight. Oh, my mouse is so sensitive. That's so weird. Okay. That's a lot easier. Like they're doing it on purpose.
Oh, gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah. I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
I don't want to go that way yet. There is something this way though. Can this open? Authorization required, okay. Guard.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
I don't give a shit. Let
What do
me
you
in.
want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
I am just going to grab all the notes again. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount it will work. Too little or too much will spoil the results. Okay. Getting all the XPs. There's nothing else? No, okay.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Yeah, you said that 10 times already.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Hostile contact!
The Kogan's in my way.
Clear.
Murdered her.
Area secured.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
Huh.
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Creepy.
I should have taken my vacation. No, I had to get those last ones.
Oh my god.
Relieved. It's pleasant to see you well.
No.
I'll see you later.
Grimly, I will hope it is so.
What was it again? This way, right? No, he's in the medical bay. But I should still tell the guard, I think, about the guy that died, but yeah, they'll find out soon. Medical bay, just sleeping areas. Medical bay.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there, just people with clearance.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
That's what I'm here for. Forget about it.
I need to administer this. Thanks again. They seem to be coming along well.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
You're not supposed to go back there, but I guess there's nothing to hurt. Here's my pass. Just don't tell the guards.
Talk to you later.
Of course, be careful.
Well then. So now we go back to where we were before. Near where we got attacked. Quarantine and barracks.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
What? Curiosity killed the cat. I should not touch that door. Noted.
They seem to be coming along well.
I need to get into the maintenance area.
You're not supposed to. Here's my pass. Just don't tell.
Talk to you later.
Of course. Be careful.
Okay. Don't touch the restricted area door. Noted.
What's on your mind?
What do you know about the hot lab?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report
Oh,
any
okay,
suspicious
okay.
noises.
So, he wasn't working in the hot labs, I misremembered. It's oddly silent. This door won't lead anywhere? It's an upgrade kit.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Patching you up.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
Is she doing it a second time on me? What the hell are you doing? She just went to stand against the wall.
All patched up.
Now is not the time.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you, don't worry. So she keeps opening base to like make them enter. She doesn't really feel that strong to me.
Fire in the hole!
So I have to deal with the enemies first.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should... Die.
Uh-oh. Holy. She is, strong.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yeah, so do I. I should hear those footsteps though.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
We filled you with enough plasma to pop a tank.
This vessel is at the edge. Yet, she struggles. You cannot see her magnificence. We are breathing on the embers. We are the Mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until she's 16 won't be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
She's the last of her race, Shepard. We don't have the objectivity to judge her.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
I'd like to have the Rachni on our side in the future.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I will drink. I was too invested in what they were telling me.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Where do we exit though? This way? I think that's the way out. We have to deal with the kids, right? Like, put them out of their misery.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron
I'm
purge?
not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure, sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Mira.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations
I already did her in.
There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
I don't want to do that though. Because if I do that, it's going to murder everyone. Okay. But okay. Okay, I want to do something first. Oh, okay. Well then not, I guess.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira restore.
Did not go as planned, I think.
Online.
We're moving on.
That's not what I
Logging
meant to
you
do.
out, Commander. Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization. That is not the correct code. Please report to security for a...
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
This is not good. Okay. Yeah, he needed a new hole. Also, Tali was in here still.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Holy, look at that. The amounts.
I owe you one. Think we're good, Commander?
Okay, so now what? Is there anything else? Different system. Different system. Different system. Different system. It's in the Citadel. That's the fan. Different system. And a different system. So no, that's it. Oh, I'll do it when I can. You mean that I can use the skills, right, that I have unlocked? I keep forgetting about them. Does it also involve skills of my, my other guys?
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander's right. We can't rush off blind. We need more to go on.
What about Liara Tassoni? The Matriarch's daughter. Isn't she some kind of expert on the Protheans?
Yeah, right. Her mother was working for Saren. I bet she is too.
But Nezia helped us in the end. Maybe Liara will too. At the very least, we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster to find her.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Yeah, Williams. Don't let it happen again.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this
Yeah,
report
actually,
accurate,
wow.
Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
That got pulled out of the air, I think. I'll hold shift in a second once I can do the thing again. I think it's... Is this open? So this means that I picked everything up, right? There's so many. Let's just do this. So many thunders. Tsunami. This one looks a bit better. The thunder. Oh, Omnichild, the tsunami. So I'm gonna bring a couple of different characters along from time to time now, because I did the 5 quests with like the Quarian and I think it's Quarian. I think I did it with Talia and Ren. So I'm gonna bring 2 other characters along now for a little bit. Rex, sorry.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew him?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
So Saren's just been going around saying like
I didn't know
many
Saren
people.
was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Okay. So...
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I don't like Ashley.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
A Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
No, too bad.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Okay.
Looking for supplies?
I want you to upgrade my stuff.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Wait, a 7. I might go on Force. So many trees, okay. So... I'm just gonna sell all of the trees. I also have a ton of forest though. I don't like using shotguns too much, but I guess I could upgrade my gear. Doesn't deal as much damage, but it does have a higher heatsink. Let's get the Scimitar 4 up. Like that. Then. Less damage on the 4. The stiletto seems good. Okay. F4. I've got 2 5s though. I'll just keep with the one I have right now. It's still good.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've
You
got.
bet, man.
Okay. I want to sell. Okay. Thank you, Melon. Good luck at the scouting.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
No.
The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
She seems nice. I don't like Ashley though, but I'll take Ashley and Thingy with me to Turian on the next missions, just to have like the other achievements going as well. So. If I remember, there's something here.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes.
Okay.
We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Well, thanks. So, I think on one of these planets is where it happens, right? So let's see, first of all, Tessalgon. In the Strenus system. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, Tessalgon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. Orbital period 173.4 Earth years. Radius 53,520 kilometers. Day length 15.5 Earth hours. Trellin. Trellin is a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Orbital period 74.9 Earth years. Radius 1,163 kilometers. Day length 36.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature a minus 147 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.1 G. Antitara. Antitara is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lend it a distinct brown tint. Orbital period 52 Earth years. Radius 35.417 kilometers. Day length 14.7 Earth hours. So wait, I can survey this. Survey. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Can I survey the other ones? No. Completely dead? No. Zawin. Warning. Level 1 cold hazard. Zawin has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planetside conditions are hazardous, with constant ice storms wrecking the surface. Orbital period 97.3 Earth years. Radius 5,756 kilometers. Day length 21.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.79 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 131 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.8 G. So the last that leaves is Yontaro. Let's survey it as well. Medallion recovered. Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Yontaro. Tali brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a legion of 1 medallion hidden in its payload. Okay. What is that even? A Legion of One medallion. So, taking a quick swig. Yantaro. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Yantaro has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Orbital period 5.8 Earth years, radius 5,905 kilometers, day length 55.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2.1 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 68 Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. So, even though there's nothing here, I think that's the only ones here, right? I think so, yeah. So we need to go to the Exodus cluster anyway. Asgard, Utopia. How do I open my quests again? Several League of One medallions and a few ID tags scattered throughout these systems. The hunt must have been extensive and taken years. Okay. Okay. Okay, so first things first. I want to make sure we scan everything in Novaria that we can. I'm not sure if we can though, that's the thing. After that we go to the other system that we can go to. Let's check. Svarog? No. Morana? No. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans of the planet Veles revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings. Is that a separate quest or something? I can land here, I can't survey. I think that's it, right? Those 4. That's it, and then we go to this one. Let's travel to Asgard. We can land on this asteroid again. This is the planet we saved. Nothing to survey on Ter. And nothing to survey here. Okay. Nothing on Arcadia. Nothing on Eden Prime. Nothing on Zion. Nothing on Nirvana. Nothing on Xanadu. Is that really it? Okay. There's nothing else in here. So we go to the local cluster. We only have Sol in here, it seems. There's so many. This is our system. Sol. Saturn. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population orbitals in Titan 117,000. Capital Huygens Dome. Orbital distance 9.5 AU. Orbital period 29.5 Earth years. Radius 60,268 kilometers. Day length 10.3 Earth hours. That's really cool though. Neptune. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect drives. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Population, Triton only, 70. Orbital distance, 29.1 AU. Orbital period, 164.8 Earth years. Radius, 24.764 kilometers. Day length, 16.1 Earth hours. It's cool that it's actually describing our planets as well though. Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today Uranus is the largest producer of He-3, so helium-3, in Alliance space. Population 371,000, capital Sakharov Station. Orbital distance 19.2 AU. Orbital period 121.1 Earth years. Radius 25,559 km. Day length 17.3 Earth hours. Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster than light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Protean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Protean artifact continues. Colony founded in 2103. Population 3.4 million. Capital Lowell City. Orbital distance 1.52 AU. Orbital period 1.88 Earth years. Radius 3,402 kilometers. Day length 24.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.06 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 138 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population on all moons 9,100. Orbital distance 5.2 AU. Orbital period 11.7 Earth years. Radius 71,492 kilometers. Day length 9.93 Earth hours. There's Pluto all the way over here. Tiny Pluto. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Protean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Population gateway stations 9,300. Orbital distance 39.5 AU. Orbital period 247.7 Earth years. Radius 1,151 kilometers. Day length 9.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Surface temperature minus 229 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.06 G. Let's go from the inside out now. Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. Orbital distance 0.39 AU. Orbital period 88 Earth days. Radius 2,440 kilometers. Day length 58.7 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature 430 degrees Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. Venus. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Population 800. Orbital distance 0.72 AU. Orbital period 224.7 Earth days. Radius 6,052 kilometers. Day length 243 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure 90 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 465 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.88 G. Earth. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by Bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population 11.4 billion. Close to what we have now, isn't it? Population L4 and L5 stations 250,000. Orbital distance 1 AU, 1 Earth year, so like the typical thing. 23.9 Earth hours. Radius 6,378 kilometers. Atmospheric pressure is 1, of course, and surface temperature 23 Celsius, but I think that's the average over the whole planet. Luna or the moon. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 2,000 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. Colony founded in 2069. Population 4.1 million. Capital Armstrong. Makes sense. Orbital distance 384,403 kilometers from Earth. Orbital period 27.3 Earth days. Radius 1,737 kilometers. Day length 27.3 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature minus 53 Celsius. Let's land. So as I said, I am taking Garrus and Ashley. Should I take this instead? Okay, I'm going to take Ashley, I think, first. I don't have biotics though, but yeah, that's fine. We just got yeeted. Bam! Welcome to the moon. First things first. I'll just leave that on there. Here you have this. I want to make sure Garrus is also... Okay, first things first, where do we go? We're here. Debris and the training grounds, so let's go to the debris first. So I just figured out I can press shift while in the vehicle to boost it, but space is like this. Which is funny. There's something over there though. What's this? electronics skill too low. Squad. Ashley. Oh yeah, I haven't leveled these guys. It looks electronics, so... Come on. So the game is being really annoying, by the way, when you want to like put points in here and stuff. It like after the pop-up it stops working the plus. See? As you can see, I'm clicking on it, it's not doing anything. Is that it? Can't just be it. See the station over there? I just heard something. Is this really it? There's stuff over there as well. I have to explore this a little bit more. I don't like the shake of the camera though when you boost, that's a bit much. This thing giving me headaches. It's so wobbly. They probably didn't think anybody was gonna drive here or something. Look at this. Just want to make sure I find everything, you know? I almost drove my vehicle upside down. Something up there. Almost, come on. There we are. Oh, hi. Like, I find it so weird. Right, this is my vehicle. Right, there's nothing else here. There's like those extra facilities you can take out for XP, but I don't see anything else. Quickly gonna Google that. It's loading, 1 second. So, I've discovered everything. That's all of it, it seems. So let's go and do that quest now. So he wanted me to drag and drop these things. There we go. It's very quiet though. The music is eerie as well. What the hell? Beep beep. Phone goes beep beep. I guess that's it. There's a lot of these power junctions though. What do I do with these? What do I do?
Eat this!
So Rogue has taken it out for destroy the conduits. Oh. You just shoot it. Okay. The lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters contained the VI is offline. What happens if I shoot all these power junctions? That's the thing, I was standing behind and it just got destroyed like that, like in a snap of a finger.
Powering up.
Okay, that's one of the 3, so I need to go to all 3 of these things, I guess. Average description. There's a thing right here. First aid specialist achievement unlocked. I don't see anything really. There's a lot of boxes here though. Let me see if my thingy is a faster shot pistol. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Okay. Ow. I don't want to stand too close though. You can just walk through them, right? No? The second of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Okay. We just need to make our way to the last ones now. Seems like every single door has been like shielded. It's just making it more and more annoying to get through stuff. Next one. Is there anything to loot? Yes, there is. Ah. Just use the Omni Shell. Got a bunch now. That was a bit harder than expected. Didn't expect them to have like little turrets like that, shooting grenades and bombs or whatever. Additional security drones powering up. Stick to close.
I think we're good, Shepard.
A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your heart suit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3 times 0, 101, 01, 0011, 00, 0101, and then 4 zeros. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI's cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. Your specialization class will replace your base class and the talents on the squad menu. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. Is that either or? Commando.
Negative contacts.
It looks like I finished it. I'm curious to what it says. Mass Effect. Let's see. Because that 0110 thing is a message, and normally you can decrypt messages like that, or you can encrypt stuff like that. One second. I'm trying to find... okay. The terminal repeats this binary over. Converted, it reveals that the message reads help. See? I knew it. I knew something was up. I'm not going to use you guys much, but yeah, I'll just level you guys up. I knew it. I knew it. Is that finished now then? Yeah, Rogue VI. There we go. Return to the Normandy. There's a cool tidbit, by the way. The assignment is referred to as UNC Ghost in the Machine within the game's internal data. Ghost in the Machine is an expression which can mean different things, but it has often been associated with the emergence of AIs within the realm of science fiction. Might be interesting for people to know. Well, since we finished with that, we've got all of the planets to right. There's nothing else in here that we can go to. Then let's go to... Do we need anything in Argos Row before we do anything? Artemis Taal. Zeus Hope Colony on Ferros. Writings and stuff from scanning. Artemis Taal cluster. Strenus system. Newton system. Venus Gamma. The Keepers, the Fan. Century. And Hydra and the Argus Row cluster. So yeah, Argus Row, let's go. Seems to be the only one here. Travel to Hydra. Okay, so we'll go over the planets in this system. We'll land where we need to be, and then I'm going to call it there. Planet Saiba. Saiba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Orbital period 162.1 Earth years. Radius 45,145 kilometers. Day length 12.8 Earth hours, and I can survey. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Next one. Canram. Canram is a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canram was the site of the warlord Shiagur's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not specifically powerful, Shiagur was a female warlord and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shiagur's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousands of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Shiagur. Okay then, that's kinda cool. Orbital period 67.3 Earth years. Radius 5,220 kilometers. Day length 32.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.07 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 132. Surface gravity 0.55 G. We can survey. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Canram revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia. That's cool.
message coming in. Patching it through.
Okay.
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
This is where I need to land, I think. Medcos. Warning, level 2 heat hazard. Medcos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove, with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Medcos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and volcanic venting, Medcos seems well on its way to become a Venusian pressure cooker world. Orbital period 2.8 Earth years, radius 7,301 kilometers, day length 47.2 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 1 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 169 degrees Celsius. That's a lot, you're literally cooking. Surface gravity 1.1 G. I'm not going to land yet, I want to check all the planets out. Parmalus. Parmalus has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In this relatively cool area, some primitive life has developed, so this might actually become a primitive society. That's cool. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years. Radius 9,593 km. Day length 19.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.3 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 503 Celsius. Woof! Surface gravity 1.2 G. Theia. Theia is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. Theia was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. Orbital period 12.8 Earth years. Radius 60,774 kilometers. Day length 11.8 Earth hours. So as you can see, Saiba already read, I think. Yeah. It moved along a little bit. Let's go land on Medcos and then call it there. Bringing you two along again. I need to get the achievements for you two. Level 2 hazard planet. So we landed in the middle with the different things around us. Probably go around like this one first and then to the other stuff. But I am going to call it here though. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoy watching me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm stretching at the same time. I'm gonna call it here though, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day or evening or whatever time of day it is for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!